I'm going to be going through the best mobile crypto wallets in 2024. Going through the top 7, their pros and cons, and the unique elements of each one. Some of them are really good, and others of them are absolutely terrible, in my opinion. I'll also be sharing my personal favorite overall, or in my opinion, the best mobile crypto wallet out there. I do have a favorite, and I consider it leagues better than something like MetaMask. Really briefly though, what is a crypto wallet? Most people think a crypto wallet's sort of like an exchange account, where you can just enter your username and password, and it doesn't really matter where you're at, you can always access your funds. However, crypto wallets are self-custodial, very different than something like an exchange account. If you have your crypto wallet on your phone, and you lose your phone without having your seed phrase written down, you will lose access to your funds forever. There will be absolutely no way on the planet that you will be able to recover your funds, period. This is why it's super important when setting up your mobile wallet that you actually write down your seed phrase and keep it in a really safe spot. If your phone were to die, or you were to lose your phone, it's okay if you have your seed phrase. You can get a new phone or a new device, put in that seed phrase, and you will still have access to all of your funds. Okay, now that you understand how wallets work, let's go through the top 7 crypto mobile wallets. First up is MetaMask, the most well-known and widely used crypto wallet out there, and unfortunately also one of the worst crypto wallets in my opinion. Regardless of if you're talking about MetaMask's desktop or mobile wallet, in terms of ease of use, security features, and just overall, it consistently ranks as one of my least favorite wallets. And it's not just by a little. In my opinion, the best wallets that I'm going to talk about a little bit later in this video rank leagues above something like MetaMask. MetaMask has a very clunky and outdated UI. It's consistently confusing to navigate, and it feels extremely unintuitive. It does have features like built-in staking, which allows you to take some of your crypto, stake it, and earn extra yield. But even then, it's taking you to an external MetaMask website through the built-in browse feature. Overall, personally, I'd rank it as the second worst mobile crypto wallet out there. Second up is Uniswap's mobile wallet. In terms of UI and intuitiveness, it's much better than something like MetaMask, although in my opinion, still overall in the bottom rung of wallets. I do think it's a little bit confusing that everything is just an icon and has no text to tell you what the button actually does. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I can guess what each button does, but it still is kind of a weird thing. My biggest gripe with this wallet is that when you go to swap something, you're stuck just using Uniswap. For example, with MetaMask, you can do all sorts of things on chain and interact with thousands of different decentralized apps. And you do that through the built-in browse feature on MetaMask. That's not the case with Uniswap's wallet. With their wallet, you can only interact with Uniswap. For that reason alone, I have to rank Uniswap's mobile wallet as the worst crypto mobile wallet that I reviewed in this entire video. However, I will say if your only goal is to invest in like various popular crypto tokens, and you're really not wanting to go very far off the beaten path, you really like Uniswap, that's all you're going to use anyway, then perhaps Uniswap would be a decent wallet for you. I personally think most people would be far better off with one of the top 4 wallets I mentioned later in the video, but for some people this might be an okay pick. Third up is Rabby's mobile wallet. Rabby's desktop wallet is by far my favorite wallet ever. In my opinion, it's superior to every other wallet out there. So I was expecting some really great things from Rabby's mobile wallet, but sad to say, I was actually really disappointed with Rabby's version of their mobile wallet. First off, most mobile wallets make it really easy to like sign into the wallet. They just use Face ID. It's a default part of like the setup process for each of the mobile wallets. So like when you're setting up the mobile wallet, it asks you, hey, would you like to sign in with this mobile wallet using Face ID? And you're like, of course, I don't want to enter a password every single time. That's a normal part of the setup of most of these mobile wallets. Rabby also has this feature, like you can sign in using your Face ID, but it's buried in the settings and it's not enabled by default. So by default, every single time you open your Rabby wallet, it's going to ask you to enter your password. Unless you go into the settings, find the Face ID feature, turn it on and enable it, and then it'll work. Obviously, it's not like that big of a deal. It's just a really small thing, but it is really annoying. Secondly, the UI for Rabby Wallet is extremely blank. Like, I don't know how to describe it any other way. It's just like, it feels bare bones and like it's just missing something or a lot of things. I personally rank it only better than MetaMask's UI. So I would call it the second worst UI of the bunch. It just, again, it feels empty. The positives on Rabby were that when signing transactions on chain, it has extremely good security features to help people avoid scam. It makes it really easy to read the transaction and see exactly what you're signing so you don't sign something that will drain your wallet. If you aren't aware, in crypto, especially on mobile wallets, this is a really common problem. People have lost thousands, in some cases millions of dollars by signing the wrong transaction that was just a transaction that drained their wallet. The way that this scam works is you'll go to like the wrong site for an app. I actually saw this. I was looking for Uniswap. There was a sponsored ad at the top of Google. It was for a fake Uniswap website. It wasn't the real Uniswap website. You click on that website, you go to swap, like, whatever you're doing, you're swapping one token for another. You think you're signing a transaction to swap those tokens, but in reality, you're signing a transaction that allows that smart contract to drain your entire wallet and take all the assets out of it. This problem has plagued crypto, and it's a really easy fix. All you have to do is show people really clearly when they're signing a transaction what the transaction is doing. Despite this, a lot of wallets still don't do this. But what I really like about Rabby Wallet is they do this. Like when you sign a transaction, even on Rabby mobile wallet, it makes it really clear if funds are being taken out of your account, so you know exactly what's happening and you don't get scammed by one of these scams. Another positive would be that it appears at some point you'll be able to earn Rabby points by using their mobile wallet. This is speculated to be for a future airdrop, which means you could earn some decent money just by using their wallet. For people that aren't in crypto, this is just going to sound insane, but I have had airdrops where I've made $800, where I've made $1,000, where I made $10,000, and I even had an airdrop where I made $60,000 just by using a crypto app. Not to be confused with the vast amount of scam airdrops in the crypto space. There are a lot of those. There's a lot of fake scam airdrops that, again, are wallet draining attacks. I'm talking about legitimate airdrops from big normal projects. So it's possible that this airdrop could be worth a decent amount of money, and this could be a reason you might be interested in using the Rabby wallet. I'll also add to the benefit of Rabby wallet that the Rabby mobile wallet is in beta, and it's a really brand new thing. It's like, I think it's just a couple months old. So perhaps with time, we'll see it get better. For now, I'd say it's definitely a decent wallet. Like it's usable, you could use it, but overall I'd rank it the third worst wallet that I reviewed. And I still have 4 more mobile wallets to share, including my overall favorite mobile wallet a little bit later in this video. But really quick, the Obsidian Council is my private research community where I share monthly research, my entire portfolio updated monthly with the exact allocation I bought and a ton more. We've had projects like Pindle, which is up over 1,500%, projects like Solana, which is up over 779%, projects like Akash, which is up over 1,700%. And recently I got really lucky with Goon and it went up over 179,000%. That definitely is not typically normal, and that's definitely an outlier example. We also have the airdrop guide, with some members made over $26,000 last year from airdrops alone, covering their entire membership for literally decades. I personally made well over 100K between this year and last, and I share everything I'm personally doing with airdrops with the community via the monthly airdrop guide. The Obsidian Council is currently closed, but if you want to join the waitlist, there's a link in the description of this video. Okay, so from this point forward, every wallet I talk about, I'd consider a really decent wallet to use. And the best one for you to use will really come down to personal preference in what you're using these wallets for. I'll explain the unique features of each one, and then you decide which one's the best fit for you. Wallet number 4 is Phantom. Phantom is a great wallet and overall one I'd be happy to use. I'd say that the standout feature of Phantom Wallet is the fact that you can use Solana in addition to Bitcoin and Ethereum based networks using the Phantom Wallet. Phantom actually started out as a Solana wallet, and it remains the most popular wallet within the Solana ecosystem today. The desktop version is an amazing wallet, super intuitive, and it has a ton of great features. Really, the only criticism I have of Phantom, and it's really minor, is that the wallet transactions are slightly difficult for the average person to read. They're still really good. They're just not like idiot proof, which I think every crypto wallet should have idiot proof transactions where like the average person really clearly understands what's going on with every single transaction. I do like that they highlight in red when funds are being removed from the wallet, but I dislike that they don't tell you the USD value of those funds and wish that they would make it more idiot proof for the average user, including myself. I'm not calling anyone an idiot. I'm just saying it's really easy to miss these things. And I feel like it should be so clear and easy that it makes it really hard for the average person to miss it. Still, a really good positive note about Phantom is that they have really great transaction warnings when visiting known scam sites, and they have block lists for some of the worst scam sites. Overall, I'd rank Phantom as the 4th best wallet personally, although some people might find it as their number 1 favorite depending on preference. Wallet number 5 is Rainbow Wallet. Rainbow Wallet has the best UI, and it's not even close. It is just a really clean and well-designed wallet experience, and I love that you can connect your hardware wallet to Rainbow, which as far as I could tell, like this was the only mobile wallet that has that feature. Besides just overall being the most pleasant wallet experience, its standout feature I would say is its points program similar to Rabby Wallet. By using Rainbow, you can earn points. Points could eventually translate into an airdrop, meaning you could possibly make money by using Rainbow Wallet, which is really awesome. The readability of transactions is also great. It's really clear what's happening with each transaction. The really big downside to Rainbow Wallet is that it has no option for Solana or Bitcoin addresses, as well as in general, it just doesn't support support as many chains as most of these wallets do. If I was just using Ethereum or a lot of the L2s like Base, Arbitrum, Polygon, Optimism, etc., Rainbow would probably be my ideal wallet. Sadly though, given its lack of network support, I have to place it overall in third place. It's still an amazing wallet experience, and for some people, they might find that that's the best wallet for them. Mobile wallet number 6 is Trust Wallet. The UI in this wallet isn't anything special, but it does get the job done. The app is really straightforward to navigate, and I was never confused about where to go. I'd say really the standout feature of Trust Wallet is how easy it makes it to earn via staking. It's built right into the wallet, and it makes it super easy for the average person to get started. Trust Wallet also allows you to have Solana addresses, Cosmos addresses, Bitcoin addresses, and a ton more. Out of every wallet that I reviewed, it supported the most networks overall. And I would consider Trust Wallet the most versatile, hands down. It's like the Swiss Army knife of mobile crypto wallets. They also have a really cool concept called Swift Wallet. It's a wallet where your seed phrase is your Face ID, and you can pay gas fees regardless of what network you have crypto on. Basically, from my understanding, if you were to lose your phone, you could get a new phone. You could log into your iCloud account and use your Face ID to reactivate this wallet and have full access to your funds. The downside to this feature is they only support a couple networks currently, but they are actively expanding them. Overall, this was a great wallet, probably the most feature-rich wallet out there, as I mentioned earlier. The really minor downside, and I mean really minor, is that the transactions aren't idiot-proofed enough, in my opinion. Some people might think this is ridiculous, but I just know so many people get hacked this way that it's actually a really important thing to me. I've had friends that have lost a lot of money through stupid things like this. With Trust Wallet, really the issue for me is that when a transaction is removing funds from my wallet, I want it in bright red letters so that I can't miss it. It's again, idiot proof. Trust does show the USD value. It shows that funds are being removed, but it's not quite idiot proof because it's not in those bold, bright letters that really clearly flash to me warning, by the way, bad things might be happening. Again, though, this is a really minor critique. Overall, it's just an amazing experience. And finally, my number 1 overall best mobile crypto wallet would have to go to Coinbase Wallet. And this was really close, but in my opinion, Coinbase Wallet comes out barely ahead for a couple different reasons. The UI on Coinbase Wallet is great. It's better than Trust, and it's about on par with Phantom. The only UI that I would say would be better would be Rainbow Wallet. It's similar to Phantom, allows you to use Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, and all the various L2s like Base, Arbitrum, Optimism, etc. Unfortunately, it doesn't allow you to use Cosmos addresses like Trust Wallet does. And the really killer feature of Coinbase Wallet is that it's connected to Coinbase. It just makes it a seamless experience if you're using Coinbase, which most people in the US are using Coinbase to buy crypto, to get on chain using Coinbase Wallet. And on the wallet, there's a lot of cool, interesting things to do. There's all kinds of NFT mints you could do for free. It has a lot of interesting on-chain things you can do within the app to get you more involved in learning about the crypto space. And I'd say overall, this wallet really just heavily leans towards getting users on chain, which is where all the real action is. I also love that you can easily send someone crypto via a simple text, which is a feature none of the other wallets have. The readability of transactions is slightly better than Trust Wallet. I wish it was a bit more idiot proof, but it is decent. And just overall, knowing that Coinbase is the one that built it, having a lot of trust in Coinbase as an institution, and just the ease of moving funds between my Coinbase account and the mobile wallet, I would say that the best overall crypto mobile wallet is Coinbase Wallet. Some might disagree and prefer Trust Wallet due to all the built-in features, or Rainbow Wallet due to the fact that they could earn points, or Phantom Wallet due to the fact that they're heavily Solana focused. And that's okay. Like I said, the final 4 are so close that it really comes up to your personal preference and what fits you best. And I'd say overall, you really can't go wrong with any of the top 4. If you want to stay up to date with crypto news, I do have a weekly crypto newsletter. You can sign up for that in the description of my video. If this video was helpful, make sure to hit that like button. If you have any other wallets that I should check out, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and a little bell next to it to be notified each time I release a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.